Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to the Biafrans and good morning to the world. Good morning to other Africans, excluded the contraction called Zojuria. Just like I said in my previous video or the video I posted earlier this morning, where I strategically stated that what is happening to the Igbos or the Biafrans today is not really the fault of foreigners, but our own fault. Ask me how. We're going to listen to this headline. Ohanaeze Igbo calls for the arrest of woman threatening Yoruba and Benin people. It's not really what you think about, what people think about us, we the Igbos, we the Biafrans, but what do we really think about our own self? Do you know that we the Igbos, we the Biafrans, we hated ourselves even before the foreigners begin to hate us? Because I see all these people around us as foreigners before us, because we are a nation. That is the fact. The fact is that what do we really think about our own self? We hate ourselves really. Do you know that Ohanaeze Igbo have never come out to condemn the killings, the militarization of the Southeasterners? Do you know that in all the whole incident that is happening in Imo State, Ohanaeze Igbo have never, Ohanaeze Biafrans have never come out to condemn it, or to condemn the manner in which Hope Uzodinjo is killing the Biafrans in that state. Rather, the other day they celebrated Hope Uzodinjo's victory at the Supreme Court concerning the last election. Do you see how we hated ourselves? This is to confirm to you that nobody hated us. We start to hate ourselves and give these people room to ride us like a na pepe. Look at these people now. Ohanaeze calling for the arrest. Ohanaeze never called for the arrest of Lagospedia. Ohanaeze never called for the arrest of Bayo Ononuga. Ohanaeze never called for the arrest of MC Oluomo. Ohanaeze never asked the Fulani government why should they free Sunday Igboho, who brandishes arms, chasing Fulanis up and down in the bush, even when the DSS stormed his house. Arsenal of arms have been found there, but he's been pardoned, and he is working freely today, even working with this government. But their own brother, the kinsman who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is not fighting for his family or for his pocket, but fighting for the entire Igbo race, the Ohanaeze Igbo turn their backs on him. Rather, they keep on bringing all sort of money, all manner of money, putting on the head of Simon Ekpa, that anybody can arrest Simon Ekpa or extradite him from Finland to Nigeria. We hated ourselves before these people, and that is a simple truth. Which way forward? The way forward is that all these our so-called politicians or any group that claim to be representing the Igbos, if you are not for the Biafrans, then you are against the Biafrans. Ohanaeze Igbo is against the Biafrans. A lot of them, both old and young and youth of Ohanaeze Igbo, Ohanaeze Biafrans worldwide, my dear, they are against the Biafrans. And being against the Biafrans, you are automatically against your own self, because you are a born Biafra. You are a born IPOB, which is indigenous people of Biafra. That is a simple truth. We give room to all this see finish. That is why you see the result of today. They started to see us finish during the time of Aguiyi, Alex Ekweme, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Ifa Ajon, and the rest of them. And we never did anything. I didn't say that what the woman says is a good thing. No, I never supported the calling to eradicate an entire race. No, I never supported that. But one thing that captured my mind in what that woman says is that Igbos need to activate their own wickedness, and it is true. We are too soft. Nobody have monopoly of violence. Igbos are too soft. That is why these people are using us to play kalo kalo. I never supported the eradication or the killings or the buying of any tribe or even any human being, because you cannot take a life that you cannot make, a life that you cannot create. You have no right to take it. That is my own stand. But we need to do more than this. As simple as that. Please, my people, today is Friday. TGIF, thank God say, na Friday we did. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Here are the headlines that we are going to dissect when we come back from reading the headlines. So let us go there now, because there's no time to tell time. We don't even have time. We don't have time. Even if we have time, we don't have clock. And according to this one again, Fulani government reveals name Face of a woman threatening mass killings of Igbos in Canada. Erike Dabiri need to come former boss or need to come current to boss. But I see when Legopedia was threatening the Igbos, ABK Dabiri were nowhere to be found. That is Nigeria for you. MC Olomo threatening the Igbos, and the so-called police spokesperson Adejobi said it's a child's play. The same child's play is what Ezendi Igbo of Ajao Estate Nwajoba said, and Nwajoba is still in Kirikiri prison today. It shock you, Abi? It no shock you. It no shock you past me, because we have subpoenaed enough. It is time we look the other way around to know exactly where our problem is coming from. Must this government get everything wrong? Kenneth Okonkwo knocks Tinubu's ministers over age restriction for WAEC and others. Ajaero, federal government want to cripple Nigeria Labour Congress. It is and its leaders. Amnesty International. Nigerians in diaspora will come back when they can't be kidnapped. Peter Obi laments, my people, there's no time to tell time, please. Let us hit the ground running. Ohanaeze Ndi Beribe, Ohanaeze Ndafonjasi called for the arrest of women threatening Yoruba and Benin. They will always want to play that they are the Otiti Gorigo of Nigeria. The Abbas Igbo Social Cultural Organization Ohanaeze Ndafonjasi has condemned a video clip of a Canada-based women Amaka patient's son Baga threatening to murder people of Yoruba and Benin descent. In the video, the woman speaking in pidgin English said, "Record me very well. It is time to start poisoning the Yoruba and the Benin. But poison in all your food at work. Put poison in your water so that you all will buy one after the other." Reacting, the group urged the authorities to trace those behind the video and ensure that they face the full weight of the law, because they are Igbos. But if they are Yorubas, you dare not see Ohanaeze Ndi Beribe. Speaking via statement on Wednesday, the National Publicity Secretary of the group, Alex Ogbonnaya, noted that the concerns raised over the video necessitated a response. He insisted that there was no evidence to show that the woman in the video was indeed an Igbo. Ogbonnaya argued that the woman in question has not in any way displayed traits that might indicate that she is an Igbo woman. The organization reminded the younger generation that the Igbo, Edo, and Yoruba share much in common, including cultural affinity, cosmology, morphology, and hospitality. He said it becomes imperative for Ohanaeze to respond, especially since Mr. Jare Ajayi, the National Publicity Secretary of Afenifere, forwarded the clip and requested prompt action from whatever it is. Firstly, there is no sufficient evidence that the lady in question is Igbo. Her behavior does not reflect the Igbo trait of thoughtfulness, discretion, self-censure, and equanimity. No Igbo person would contemplate throwing stones in a crowd market for fear of who might be affected or who might be the victim. In other words, the Igbo travel more extensively than any other African ethnic group. They create homes away from home, wherever they are, integrate with the local community, and contribute to the development of every place they found themselves. Ohanaeze seizes this opportunity to enlighten the younger generation that the Igbo and Edo, whatever they call it, they share many similarities, both cultural and whatever. The long-standing intermarriage between the Igbos, Yoruba, and the Edo have produced well-accomplished great-grandchildren. Fulani government quickly to reveal the face of the woman who is threatening mass killings of the Nigerians in Canada. The Fulani government has revealed the identity of the woman behind a viral video clip threatening the mass killings of Nigerians in Canada. Her identity was revealed by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Abike Dabiri Eriwa. Nigerian News reports that a woman in a viral video on social media threatened to poison Nigerians living in Canada. She added that she is a resident of Ontario, Canada, and dare anyone to report her to the Canadian authorities. The woman, who spoke mainly in pidgin English, is believed to have made the threat in a virtual meeting on TikTok. She vowed to take poisonous substances to her workplace and poison any Yoruba or Benin person she came across due to the hate against Igbos. She said, "Record me very well. It is time to start poisoning these people. Put poison for all their food where they dey for work. Put poison on their water make all of them they buy one after the other, according to the woman. Enough is enough. If you have any means of buying them, buy them, come out for road, she said. However, on Wednesday, 28 August, Erika Dabiri Eriwa, whatever they call her, identified the woman as Amaka Patience, son beggar. In the post via her ex account, the NIDCOM chairman disclosed that the woman has deleted her TikTok account, but added that a group of Nigerians in Canada are reporting her officially to authorities in the North American country. This is the picture of the lady behind the voice, Amaka Patience Stomburger. She has deleted her TikTok account, and a group of Nigerians in Canada are also reporting her, and officially relevant authorities in Canada. Thanks for alerting everyone, Dabiri Eriwa or Erika said. Must this government do everything the other way around, according to Kenneth Okonkwo? Former Labour Party chieftain and actor Kenneth Okonkwo has disagreed with the position of the Fulani government that candidates under 18 years of age will no longer be allowed to sit for secondary school leaving examinations. Okute News recorded that the Minister of Education, Tahiri Maman, disclosed this on Sunday during a TV interview. He said the Fulani government has instructed the West African Examination Council, WAEC, which administers the West African Senior School Certificate Examination, WASC, and the National Examination Council, NECO, which organizes the Senior School Certificate Examination, SSCE, to comply with the directive on 18 years age limit for any candidate to be eligible for the two examinations. Maman also insisted that the age limit for any candidate to write the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, which is UTME, organized by the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAM, remained 18 years. The policy has continued to attract condemnation and criticism from several stakeholders. In his reaction on Thursday, Okonkwo said the government policy, which was made public recently by the Education Minister, is unfortunate and undesirable. He recounted a personal experience of some of the vices he picked up as a teenager when he stayed at home for 1 year before proceeding to a higher institution of learning. The actor cum politician also noted that the current educational system in Nigeria makes it possible for students to conclude secondary education by 16 years of age, and wondered why such students must be forced to stay at home and what they will be doing until they turn 18. He cautioned against turning idle hands and minds into the devil's workshop as a result of such government decisions. Kenneth Okonkwo therefore called for a reversal of the so-called policy. Prof. Tahiri Maman, the Minister of Education, statement that students must attain the age of 18 years before writing NECO and JAM is unfortunate and undesirable, according to Kenneth Okonkwo. This policy is personal to me because I completed my secondary school education at the age of 15 years plus and made excellent grades. The policy of JAM then was that of every student must attain the age of 16 years before writing JAM. I had to voluntarily stay at home for a year to write the JAM. The little vices I picked up in my life as a teenager were when I stayed at home for a year. You can imagine if I had stayed at home for 3 good years. Children start nursery classes at 2 years and take 3 years to complete them. This takes time. Take them start primary 1 at the age of 5 and finish at the age of 10. They got into the secondary school at age 10 and finishes at the age of 16 and should be allowed to get into the university at the age 16. I finished at age 5 because secondary education was for 5 years during our time. Keeping children idle for 2 years is making them susceptible to crimes and other antisocial behavior, as an idle mind is a devil's workshop. The minister should immediately reverse the 16 years benchmark for entering the university, not 18. It is quite unfortunate that our old men in political positions want to entrench gerontocracy in our system and are already trying to enforce it on our children. Must this government get everything wrong? Kenneth Okonkwo wrote via his X account. For Ajero, according to them, they say Ajero, Ajero, we are going to leave your news for another day. Let us take this last one. According to P2B, Nigerians in diaspora will come back when they can't be kidnapped. The former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has said the Nigerians in diaspora want to come back to their country. Peter Obi said that will be possible when the country starts to work. He decried that poor governance, insecurity, and poor health system resulting from bad governance over the years are responsible for the delayed return of Nigerians in the Western and other nations. He stated that the growth of Nigerians' migration to Western and developed nations in Asia will turn out to capital gain in the future if Nigeria gets good leadership. In an interview with the Why Not Africa posted on X handle, Obi explained that Nigerians in diaspora are critical to the country's development. His word, diasporans are people who change society in every part of the world. In China, India, almost the whole Asia, because they live in the better part of the world. So I'm telling them also, you have to make the sacrifice. I say it is capital gain because that is what happened to India. That is what happened to everywhere. It will become capital gain. We are not losing anything. They will come back when the time is right. They will come back when things start going in the right direction. This is their home. They love it. They want to go home. They want to show. Indians are doing it today. Chinese people are doing it. Vietnamese are doing it for America. Even Mexicans are now going back to Mexico. Brazilians, they all came to America. They are now going back. So are Africans. The former governor of Anambra State emphasized the need to attract the diasporans by creating a conducive environment through good governance. But we need to make it conducive for them to come. We need to make it worthwhile for them to come. They can't go home to be kidnapped. They can't come home to be killed. They can't come home where if they have the least illness, they will die of it. They want to come home where they are free to move around like they move where they live. They want to come home where people will be happy with them and everything. That's what makes the difference. Peter Obi assertion. So my wonderful people, here we go take back break. We are coming back again with another blockbuster. This time around, it's going to be Simon Ekpa and the Nigerian government over the convention coming up on the 2nd of December 2024. The news is out there already, and I'm going to bring it to my people so that anyone who is hearing my voice this morning just know it that next news that will come, my dear, you are going to hear what you never hear before concerning this convention coming up soon. So have a nice day. May the good Lord continue to bless you in this today's Friday. And it shall be well with all of us. We can never be a victim of any circumstances. Rather, we are going to be victorious in all ramifications. So, my people, here we'll leave on us. So make on digest this one. We are coming back. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Kemesiano.